your hoops today, mate, and I was reflecting on where you've come from. I reckon you've played in your 17 years more footy than most of us here, so I want you to play with that freedom today, back yourself in your decision making, and you're slapping big right foot down left foot. So congratulations, mate. Can't wait for you to kick it to a bunch of us today.
Get the excitement up. Get the excitement up here. What's the most important time frame we go for here? 15 minutes, right? We'll be saying, look, you are a part of the best club in the country, right? You're an important part of the best club in the country. Don't take it for granted.
This Geelong midfield is a bit of a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it really is, and I'm interested to see whether there is any sort of lockdown roles that Saints, whether they're going to send someone to press Barkas or McDonald and try and limit that impact right from the start.
Good gathering of fans in. Hopefully a good game of football for you as well. Out of the middle, Webster gets first touch. Guttridge in the road for the Saints.
Bit of a different look up forward already for the Cats. Shelley Scott is playing up forward.
A dangerous position there is Scott playing forward in the long sleeves for the Cats. Morrison, her hand pass knocked down. Priest with a good bit of play, and then the snap towards goal has bounced through the major opening. Beautifully weighted to Bowen. Bowen with overlap run. Coming from behind Kerrick. Kerrick's kick to Gardner. Beautiful play. And she's got a free one in the pocket as well. Fuller, the big ruck, takes the mark. Never kicked an AFLW goal. Fuller's looked like she's kicked 100 with that. Beautiful. Cluttered forward 50 for the Cats. Webster thumps it very long. She's got great purchase on the kick, and the mark's been taken by Shear in front. Chaining up again here though, the Cats. Carrick away to Bowen, feeds it forward to Crockett Grills, back to Bowen. Bowen over the top to Gardner. If they complete this play, it will be quite something. Shear in the pack. Courage back with a flight. Friend couldn't take the mark. Second threat for a goal.
Geelong! Geelong!
Outstanding. Isn't it? It's the pressure factor that provides opportunity. Really good defensive position. So Mir's outstanding. Winger squeezing outside, our model, our method. Pressure here, pressing here, nowhere to go, pressure from behind, you get that. Okay? That's the inner space pressure we've got. Behind the ball you're covered fine. 15 minutes and this game is iced. Okay, 15 minutes. Use that next level of pressure with the way you use the football. That respect part. Michaela runs, takes a bounce, and doesn't miss the handball. It makes a world of difference. Croc gets it, doesn't miss the handball. It makes a world of difference. Hey, you guys, just before you go out, pretty tight.
There you go, go jumpers.
Remember who you are here. Alright, you're the best club in the country at this point in time. Everyone wants to be in your spot right now. Alright, these pricks here, alright, they will do anything to be in this jumper. Anything. Alright, soak up the crowd, soak up the atmosphere, soak up each other.
Let's go!
What do you think, Mel? Short pass. I knew you were going to say that as Scott leads up and marks within range. A chance to kick her third.
Forward and having to plug holes.
Opens up for Morrison here. Morrison finishes. She cannot be given that kind of space. Maloney tries to pull it free. Priest goes in to try and neutralise it. Prasparkas. Dangerous kick to full forward. Out the back, Darby. Here we go. They've kicked their record score, the Cats. They have been brilliant.
Level Because we don't want to make a big deal out of one win, do we?
No.
Like it's
Standard.
standard. I love it. Standard. It's outstanding win, highest score and highest winning margin in our history. So great start to what's going to be a really fun weekend for us as a club. And then we've got more work to do after that. All right.
Is that the benchmark today, girls?
Yeah. Set a good benchmark. That's a really good point. So had a few people tip us to win this week, which is the first. But I think we went well and truly above that in terms of the dominance of the game. So don't get too far ahead of yourself. Reset yourself now. It's not right. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the few days you've got off. You need to recover. Because I'll tell you what, if you're Essendon, if you're other teams that are playing very short with Bulldogs, it's like, oh man, I'm not too sure we're going to get here. Well, they know now. Okay, they know now. So well done. Good job.
Cats fans, stand up to your full height and celebrate this champion team that has delivered you your 10th premiership.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the go. We play the game as it should be played, and home of our land.
Our men's team, the amount of people that we congratulated, like Gary Rowan, I think he was the first sort of see us and come over and give us a huge hug. And then as we're walking, over towards the race, congratulated Cam Guthrie. And Cam Guthrie turns to us and he says, "But how good were you girls on Thursday night?" I was like, Cam!
Just won a premiership.
You got a medal on. I mean, yeah, everyone's seen over the past 4 days what beautiful people they are, and how lucky we are to be at a club where, that behaviour is valued so highly. But for them to be like that in that moment was really wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice. Really nice. Very cool. So it's been really nice to get to know them and then see them compete game day as well. I can't really remember saying it too much, but one thing that really stands out grand final day is looking up. They were kind of down the pocket opposite the race. I just remember looking up and they were all standing up and they were like so happy for us, and that meant a lot. I mean, watching the girls last year running out in the blue and white and improving so much. I mean, it's not all about on-field performance, and that's definitely not how I rate what they're doing. But I think they've worked really hard, and it was actually, really good fun to watch them and their improvement last year. Going into Saturday, where there was plenty of nervous energy, gave us something to, I guess, take our mind off our game, at least for the moment. And they had a great win, which was really great to see. And just to see how happy they were for us was really awesome. And I think we've got a really good relationship with our men's and women's programs, and I think when I have good relationships with them off the field and around the footy club and out doing appearances and community type work, to see them on the field makes it even more enjoyable for me. Anytime the blue and white is being represented as well, it's just another opportunity for the Geelong Football Club and the organisation to, I guess, put on for the local community. And if we can get the blue and white hoops with more exposure, I think that's going to be great for our whole brand, but also give girls something to aspire to, and hopefully they can grow up playing footy and see these role models. Yeah, I think that Saints game the girls used as a launching pad and really took that momentum for the rest of the season.
Parry at the back, Amy McDonald. Got a hand pass away to Scott. Second time lucky, snaps it, and she's playing some terrific footy inside forward 50 now, Shelley Scott. to Fuller. Great athleticism from the ruck to Skinner. From the pocket, what a finish! Mia Skinner! Gives it to Bennett instead. And it floats through, does it? It floats through. They celebrate. It's a goal for Bennett on the siren. And finally, Geelong have defeated the Bulldogs in the AFLW. Fourth time lucky for Daniel Lowther's side, and they are a team that can't be underestimated in season 7.
Maloney keeps her feet, needs a good bounce, gets a good bounce, handballs it out to Friswell, missed one earlier, but she gets it this time, and the Cats have 2 on the board. Great forward pressure again from Darby, this way then that way. Handball back to Webster, had a good look at the goals, snaps, Shear! Who sets it up, hoping for a play to run onto it. It's Clark, boot to ball, got a little kick to it. Friswell is there to save the day, and the Geelong defence, desperate, sees it through for a rush behind.
We play the game as it should be played. Hey, at home or far away.
Dropped by Johnson and allows Bartlett to pounce on it, although strong tackle applied. Crockett Grills from the pocket, drills it. Great finish from Crockett Grills. Over, aiming towards the middle of the ground. Rankin with a strong intercept mark. Inside 50, went over the head of a lot of players in the end. It fell to Shear, right place, right time, right through the middle. But on the scoreboard in the end, it's another win for Geelong. 4 in a row for the first time in the club's history. And their run to finals continues to gather momentum.